What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, FuturisticMike, and I'm back with another Tyler Perry's Ruthless video if you're new. Now, this is going to be the review and recap for Ruthless, Season 1, Episode 18. If you're a fan of Ruthless, if you love Ruthless, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so when I post videos on Ruthless, you get them. Now, the title to this episode is Drinking My Scotch, and the description for this episode reads, Cynthia confronts Malcolm and Sarah, Ruth finds a new ally, Melinda executes a risky plan at the sheriff's office, and Daikon is suspicious of Andrew's whereabouts. Things are heating up in this season of Ruthless. We got some mention of some Oval stuff in this episode. That's what I loved about this episode, because so many people were wondering if the Oval and Ruthless were completely different timelines because, you know, Tally should have been dead by now and she commits suicide in the Oval. So people were wondering if they really were connected. I mean, Ruthless is supposed to be a spin-off of the Oval, right? We got mention of the $100,000 that Barry found in the Oval. Remember, he found it tucked underneath his dresser, and Ruth mentioned it in this episode, and she said that's her money. So now we know what that money is. I thought maybe it was Barry's girlfriend, you know, the girlfriend that he had in the Oval, the one that cheated on him in the pharmacy. I thought maybe that was her money. I thought maybe she was drug dealing, because there was some speculation that she was drug dealing with the owner of the pharmacy, but maybe she's not. But I'm just happy we got some mention of some Oval stuff finally. So now we know that these two worlds really are connected. Now let's just get right into the recap for Ruthless episode 18. When it first starts, Cynthia's confronting Malcolm and Sarah, and it gets heated. I mean, it gets real heated. Cynthia is going the hell off. Malcolm really has a gun in Cynthia's face, like it's Cynthia's fault that he's cheating. I can't stand when somebody gets caught doing something and they try to play the victim. Like, why is this dude holding a gun in Cynthia's face? She is not the reason why he went out and cheated. He's just a piece of shit. But he was holding a gun in her face and she was like, what are you gonna do, shoot me? And it was funny because Cynthia slapped the hell out of Sarah, and I thought Sarah deserved it. I hate Sarah on this show, I really do. She's not one of my favorite characters at all. Sarah is a freaking hoe. I think she's a hoe, man. But this show is crazy. Like, man, it's like soft porn or something. Like, damn. But next they show Paula throwing up. Ruth and Tally come in and they ask Zane how Paula is. And they talk about getting Paula some stuff from the kitchen, like some charcoal or something, so Paula can feel better. Next, Oliver asks Ruth where she thinks she's going, because Ruth was going to go to the kitchen and get what Paula needed. She said she's expecting a baby and she needs something from the kitchen. I don't know if she's really expecting a baby or if she's just bullshitting. I think she's bullshitting. But Oliver asked Ruth what they do to the girls when Lilo comes to the compound, because Oliver, he really loves Lacey and he wants to know where she went and what everybody does to the girls. Now the Highest and River are watching movies together and they're on some next level shit. It's crazy how these two are, seriously. River says that he thinks Ruth should be the Highest wife, and the Highest, he doesn't like that idea at all. He's like, why Ruth? So River explains that Ruth is pretty, you know, she's one of the prettiest women at the compound, and the Highest said no, that's not for him. Daikon walks in and sees River with the Highest, and Daikon immediately tells River to leave. The Highest said that he wants River there with him and he's not going anywhere. The Highest tells River that he wants him to get the buses running to send two of the mothers with the children to the Mexican border for a run. The Highest asked Daikon if Andrew came back yet, and he says no, not yet. And then when Daikon's getting ready to leave, he says to River again that he needs to leave. And the Highest said no, he's not leaving, he's staying right here with me. So when Daikon leaves, the Highest tells River to dance for him. Man, like I said, these two are on some next level shit. Now, Oliver is looking for meds in the kitchen for Paula, and he finds William in the kitchen. William is begging Oliver not to tell the highest, but we all know that Oliver ain't gonna say shit because Oliver wants out of this place himself. So he just tells William to get out of there. Now Cynthia comes to Brian's house talking about Malcolm. She wants to talk to Lynn, but Lynn's asleep. And plus she's not in any condition to talk. She just got done shooting up some heroin and stuff. And Cynthia tells Brian everything about how Malcolm was cheating on her with Andrew's wife. And Brian is shocked to hear that, he's cheating with Sarah. Brian tells Cynthia that she's staying there in the guest room overnight because she shouldn't be driving like that because she's drunk as hell. And for a minute, I thought maybe Brian and Cynthia were gonna sleep together because this show always has a lot of cheaters and stuff, and people are always lying to everybody and everything. So I thought maybe Brian was just gonna cheat on Lynn with, her cousin, Cynthia. Next, Oliver gives Ruth what she needs for Paula, and then Ruth tells Oliver about the girls, that she thinks the girls are being trafficked and stuff. And Oliver is like, are you sure that's what's happening with the girls? And Ruth said that it's just a guess, that she doesn't know for sure, but she thinks that's what's happening. And then Oliver says he doesn't think that this place is right for him. Ruth said, do not ever tell the highest that or let him hear you saying that, because it'll be bad for him. Next, Melinda is talking to the police officer in his office. She says that she wants him to make love to her on the desk, and she's just doing this, so she can get some files, so she can see like who's working with the police. Remember, Elder Mother sent Melinda on this mission, so she's trying to get information out of this police officer so she knows who's ratting on the compound. Now Ruth brings in the charcoal for Paula, and Tally asked if anyone saw Ruth, and Ruth said that Oliver did, but she thinks that he wants to leave just like everybody else. Now Zane walks in on Tally and Ruth, and she tells them that Lacey is in love with Oliver and tells them a lot of other stuff. Ruth isn't very happy that Zane was eavesdropping on their conversation. She wasn't happy at all. She's an elder and she doesn't like when people are listening to their conversations. This is when Ruth tells Tally that she has about $100,000 at Barry's house. That would explain where that money Barry found comes from. So now we know exactly what that money is, because when I first watched The Oval, I was confused. I didn't know what that money was for. And I watched Ruthless before I watched The Oval. So, I didn't know the timelines of any of these shows. I just decided one day that I was going to watch Ruthless. And then I liked Ruthless a lot. And I heard that that was a spinoff. So then I decided to watch The Oval. And now everything's starting to come together. It's starting to make sense. Except for the Tally part where she shoots herself. I still want to know what that's about. I hope maybe somehow she's still alive, but I doubt it, because she shot herself right in the head. Now, after Melinda and the police officer get done having sex, he passes out, and other members from the cult, they come in and they want to get the files. They start searching through everything. Now, Ruth wants to make a copy of a key next time they go into town. They're doing their best to try to find a way to get out of this cult. I have a feeling, we're going to see something crazy go down before the end of this season. Maybe they try to escape and then they get captured and get brought back to the compound and then they get tortured or something. I can't wait to see. I don't think they're actually going to get out at the end of the season. We'll probably see Ruth and Tally still trapped in this cult, next season. I heard season 2 is pretty much filmed though, so I cannot wait to see what's gonna happen next. Now Ruth says she's leaving to go see Daikon. Now Andrew comes back and Oliver says that Daikon is waiting for him. Oliver says that everybody's been questioning where Andrew's been at. Now River and the Highest are naked playing cards. I did not need to see this at all. Oliver walks in and tells the Highest that Andrew is back. Oliver is turning his head and everything, and the Highest is like, why you turning your head? He's like, you act like you never seen naked men before or something. This show is off the chain, man. This show is crazy. Then Ruth goes to see Daikon, and Daikon tells her to get back to bed, that she shouldn't be out of her trailer and everything like that. But we know Daikon wanted to take her into a trailer, bend her over, and smash her again. Daikon is whipped. That Punani that Ruth has must be damn good because Daikon be acting a fool over that shit. He be acting a fool. Now, Andrew pulls up on Daikon with the groceries, and they talk about where he's been. Andrew said that he went to go get groceries, obviously, and Daikon didn't believe him. So then he said that he went to his house to talk to his wife, Sarah, to tell her to never come back again. Of course, Daikon doesn't believe him, and he says that Andrew needs to speak to the highest. Now, Elder Mother comes to wake up the girls, and she asks Ruth why she's out of bed. Of course, Elder Mother, she does not like the girls to do anything. She doesn't like the girls to piss without asking her. Now, back at the police station, Melinda and everybody in there, they're taking pictures of all the files, and they're going through everything. And then they go out and go through Brian's desk, and there's nothing in it. And they think that's weird. They said, why would a sheriff have nothing in their desk? No files, no nothing. So they're suspicious. They're already suspicious because they think, you know, the sheriffs are in on something. They think they're investigating the compound, which they are. So they're trying to find evidence of who's working with the sheriff. But that's the end of the episode. I thought it was a solid episode, man. You know, this season just keeps getting better. The beginning of this season was pretty good, but now things are heating up. And I cannot wait to see the rest of the season. I think we have about 24 or 25 episodes, so I can't wait to see what happens next. I can't wait to see what happens with Andrew and the highest, because now he has to speak to the highest, and I can't wait to see if, you know, these people are gonna find out some information in the police station. I can't wait to see, because if they do find out that Brian, the sheriff who came to the compound, is actually an FBI agent and he's working with Andrew, it's gonna be bad if they find this out. But I can't wait. What did you guys think of this episode? Comment down below and let me know. What are your theories, thoughts, predictions, and everything else for the rest of the season? Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all Ruthless videos in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy FuturisticMike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.